Hello Straters. Here we stand at the end of round 7 of the Pauper Gauntlet. 11 decks are live. 3 remains to be played. That means that the decision about the top 10 playoff will be determined now. If I lose twice, the top 10 playoff will be gigantic, because that will include all the 9 decks that then lost in round 7. Okay, it's time for Blue-Green Madness. Alright, playing against Parallax. Decklist by ETNs. Shout out to ETNs, who brewed a lot of good decks here. So I get a turn for Arrogant Worm. I have use for all my excess mana. Did he give me a mulligan guide? Not really. He mulligans to 6 and I have a use for all my cards. I'm going to keep this. And my plan is to do nothing until turn 4. And then careful study out the Arrogant Worm. Yeah. Also play an Aquamoeba turn 2 then. I am pre-sideboarded against Mono Black Control with 4 deep analysis. That's an enormous strength against the deck. And of course, Aquamoeba's job here is just to eat an edict. I don't have to auto yield. Here comes a Phyrexian Rager. Hopefully not followed by a ninja. There are no cards in my graveyard, so I better make one land there. And I will block the Rager. Do not like that guy. But now I can shuffle a land away, right? So I'll shuffle away a forest. And I'll get a forest. Oh, interesting. So let's do this. So discarding deep analysis here seems... Do I just want to draw it? Drawing 4 cards is so powerful. So I'm going to discard Forest Arrogant Worm. Yay! And then I'm just going to go deep analysis and circular logic next turn. Though it is kind of 1 turn too late. And it's very greedy, but I feel that raw card advantage just beats his deck. And we now also prevent multiple Grey Merchants. This is of course amazing. So let's draw some cards. And now we also have days. And we are circular logicking for 4. And this is the time to circular logic. Cast with Madness, countering Chittering Rats. Very nice. And still got days. It's time to stand up. I really want to crush this. I want this deck to make it to the top 10. Here is an Unearth, which we cannot deal with. So he gets a 2 for 1. Still, he doesn't have an attack. And I play out the Rootwalla. For more edict protection. And we just draw some more cards. Okay, keep circular logic open. We can actually gush here. I think I want to trade. No, I'll gush at the end of turn. Of course, I want to have Arrogant Worm mana. So I attack with Arrogant Worm, as I can produce another one. And we now have him, I think, quite strongly. He only has 2 cards. He will unearth the Rager, and I think we allow that. Will we counter this? I think losing the Rootwalla is not the end of the world, so I'm gonna save the counterspell. He doesn't do anything more, so now we can play the Arrogant Worm and gush. I remember from the gush book that gush should be played on my own turn. Pretty nice. Okay, we don't have anything in the graveyard really we can use. But let's beat him up. Of course the Flashback Edict will do a lot of damage. Maybe this was not good. But getting rid of that Grey Merchant seems like a good idea. We have Daze, we have Circular Logic. So now I think we have to Circular Logic it. But we are getting low on cards. All right. So the looter looks extremely powerful here. And we will just play it and hope that it lives. And I'll probably get rid of the Aqua Moeb at this point. Hardcast Daze. No, 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 no. Okay, if the looter lives, there is a great party, and I think he will flash back a Chainish Edict now. We'll sacrifice the Aqua Moeba. And it's all good. Nothing useful in the graveyard. We need another deep analysis to get ahead. And I'm going to do this now. I'm gonna discard the island, play the Terramorphic Expanse. And now what? What do I get rid of? I can't get rid of the Wild Mongrel, can I? think it has to be the Wild Mongrel to the Edict. No! Okay, maybe he will attrition me out here. That's surprising. I forgot to use that. Where is my second deep analysis? It will be enormous. So he will flashback the Change Edict and I will play the Rootwalla. Sacrifice that. I'm playing way too slow here, so I might need to pick up the pace. Card draw. Oh yeah, that's kind of card draw. Witches. Do I Vapor Snag the Witches? It feels like it doesn't do a whole lot. Nice. So we got to go Hellbent now. So we Vapor Snag the Witches. Do we swing? Why would we? Okay, let's see what he can do. Oh, wow. He wasted the disfigure. Okay, let's see what Gaithan Raiders can do. I have been criticizing the card. Nothing useful in my graveyard, nothing useful in his graveyard. Oh my god. Our Mandrills will be a pretty good comeback from Pestilence. If he blocks with all of them, I kill the Witches. That's the important thing. And now fully expect him to Pestilence for 5. We can kill me. That's a problem. That's a gigantic problem. Yeah, Pestilence just wins him the game here. So that's what we need to counterspell. And now what? Well, I guess we have to play the Mandrills. Maybe I was overusing the counterspells, but I did not expect Pestilence. Yeah, he can just kill me here. I'm dead. What? Oh, he did it at the end step, so he keeps it. Well played. I thought we had that one, but the lack of deep analysis is what I blame. Okay, we're bringing in Exclude and Dispels. I don't see too many instant, but he has Tendrils. Oh, that's weird. At least we take out the Vapor Snags, because they aren't very good. Bring in the Excludes and 2 Dispels. And we take out Waterfront Bouncer. Okay, now I got to win twice. Otherwise, we know that we have a top 10. Because all the decks that I won in this round, in round 7, will be in the top 10 if I lose this match. There are 2 matches remaining. If you can't see them here on the main channel, check out the reserve channel, Magic Gathering Strat 2. If this match is epic enough, I will run it on the main channel. I thought I had that game. I want to play first. I have plenty of time. This looter is a dead looter. Yeah, he will kill it. But I can't protect it, so... Oh, we'll play. Get blue man, I guess. And at least by playing the looter now, I increase my graveyard count. I make sure he can't play... Or he can play witches, but he can't do Signing Blood and stuff this turn. He needs to kill this guy. If he doesn't kill... Oh, of course he kills it. So 2 cards in the graveyard. I am going to Circular Logic his next play, I think. Yeah, get another card in the graveyard, then I can play Mandrills. So that's what we are doing. Sorry for the clicking sounds, I don't know how to turn them off. It's not from this Magic client. It's actually bots doing work. This has to be a decent counter. But Naked Mandrills here. Oh, this is better. I'm gonna sit tight with Exclude. Get another green mana. Every clicking sound means that one of my bots is making a trade, so that's pretty good. Yeah, hitting him with Exclude. That's so sweet. Get the green mana. Well, now I can play Mandrills and keep a counter up. Gaze and Raiders can actually Circular Logic defend himself. And then we can play Hooting Mandrills for 1 mana. But I think I'd rather have the outlet. So that's a 5 mana Circular Logic. And then he will play a creature. But I think I need to defend here. Discarding Circular Logic. Counter it. And now he probably has one more, but he has only 3 cards left. Oh wow. Did not expect that. So looter for 1 mana, Hooting Mandrills, looter. Go to town. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cost 6 mana, nothing else. Got the spell to counter. I don't think the spell is very good here. Yeah, that's why it isn't very good. But he will take an enormous amount of damage here. Yeah, obviously not the situation where you want the Arrogant Worm. So get him to 9. And make him Pestilence. And make him lose Pestilence. Now we could play Witch. He unearths a Rager. And then he's down to 4. And now he can't Pestilence Arrogant Worm, but he's 1 mana from being able to flashback Change Edict. Okay, I will get rid of... I will not play the Arrogant Worm into this, but I can't keep up Circular Logic either. So maybe I should just use the card advantage and play the Arrogant Worm here. So I'm playing Arrogant Worm, I am playing the discarding Thornwood Falls, playing the island, keeping up the spell in case it matters. Because he could have Tendrils. So I'm discarding these cards. Casting the Arrogant Worm. Where are my deep analysis again? Keep up the spell. I hate when counterspells are too narrow and you just die with them in hand. Of course, it would be very sweet to counterspell that. So maybe I should just have kept my counter mana open. 10-9. And now we are in a bind. He is also in the great position that he can Pestilence. Again, killing his own team. I think Pestilence is an enormous, horrible thing for us. I can't play Mongrel out here. How do I win this? If I attack, he double blocks. Play Mongrel. No, it's just... I just have to sit back and counterspell here, and... I don't know how to take this. He could Pestilence for 2 and kill. This is interesting that he goes lower because... Oh, what if he attacks with the Rager? Oh, he allows me to kill the Grey Merchant. That's perfect. I think attacking with only the Rager there would have been amazing. Okay, so now he loses Pestilence and I have stuff and a counterspell. That can't be right. Oh, of course it's enough to kill me. Ah, damn it, Pestilence. Pretty good. And Blue-Green Madness has been eliminated from the Pauper Gauntlet. I'm very curious if I did any mistakes here. Because I felt that I had a fairly good chance. But now, the great news is that we have a top 10. But do we have a top 10 playoff? The last 2 matches is Banned Sword and Shield and Pig Trinket. They're both playing for a spot in the top 10. If either of them fail, both matches will be on Magic Gathering Strat 2 later today. If one of them fail, we have a gigantic top 10 playoff that will take 2 weeks in that case, because I'm going to GothCon over Easter. Thank you for watching.